I just started the next recording. Or do you want to stop
Welcome
for a bit?
back.
Oh. Hello, I am ShadeRock1998, the dead.
The keyhole with the Venus symbol.
And it starts the next... Every time I click the game, after I click OBS, it starts the next part of the dialogue again. Sean is having an exorcism, apparently.
The Venus key should work here. It sounds like
Either
it
that
did.
or he's being killed. I'm not sure which.
All right, let's get this thing open.
Nazi.
Motherfucker.
Let me help with this.
Okay, can we cut that?
No, that's staying in. That's staying in.
Damn it. No.
Mostly because I can't read. I'm already in the middle of the cutscene.
Well, there's
It
a thing
sounds
called
as
the
though you
flowchart.
opened it.
Fuck the flowchart.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're almost back to where we were.
Yep.
We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine. Snake, are you gonna be alright? Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
You know what? Speaking of the flowchart, I'm just gonna skip ahead.
Yeah, you can.
Good to
Now
hear.
we're just doing
Let's move.
conversation
Just finish
stuff.
up with dialogue that you haven't seen before.
Yeah, I
and then
believe
this
we're
goes-
almost.
Everything looks okay
yeah,
here.
this looks
We
familiar.
should check the next deck down.
The next deck down will be flooded.
That's what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Nope, that's still.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
I'm just
Okay.
glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck then.
Now, how about we...
There are 2 elevators over there.
Okay, this is the bad
There's
end.
a card reader between them, and another weird...
Hey, check it out.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
This time he won't be punched.
Yeah, I see it. No two ways about it.
No.
That was a pretty good one, kid.
Just give it a nice friendly pat.
Would you watch it, man? Whoa, that hurts. You're gonna...
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak.
Oh my god.
Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
Now I see why you like 7.
If we were looking for a devil, we've
Yeah,
got one right
7's
here.
hilarious.
This is a Mercury symbol. The
Yeah.
marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Anyway, as you
Wings
might
and
have
a
noticed,
staff. So then, she beats you with the staff until you
we're
die.
going down the same path.
Sounds like
Oh,
Lotus,
what?
all right. 7.
He's still trying
that's
to break
too
toothpaste
much.
back.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol.
so. I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now.
Okay, let's see. So we can't do
How about
anything
that
there
hole-
for now.
Whoa, there's a...
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these.
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the others. Let's head back.
To the right this
Okay.
time.
There are doors here too.
Let's open them up.
Okay, I'm on.
Let's grab a pair of sunglasses on.
Huh, it isn't
Put them
locked.
on. Grab a pair of
What are you doing?
I'm fumbling over my
What?
words.
Over what?
Fumbling over my words.
Oh, it sounded like you said wigs.
Exactly.
Okay, and we've been in this room before.
So it's fair
Hey,
to
what-
skip ahead.
No, it won't let me skip yet
So
because we still have
huge.
7's dialogue.
And
You still have the flowchart.
Oh,
True,
there are
but
beds
I'm gonna let it
everywhere.
go till we reunite with the team. Then I'll skip.
Is this a
Alright.
hospital? The harsh
Because I
scent
do
in the
wanna
air
show
is
all the
reminiscent of
dialogue.
antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Because I want to do. I
Hey,
do want to
look
hear the
there.
differences
The 4
between
doors at
7
the
and
end.
Snake. Like 7 and Snake have compared to the others. The only one whose opinion we
left
won't
door
hear
says
is
3.
Ace.
The second door is blank, but the third has a 7.
And Clover.
And the rightmost door
Oh,
is
and
8.
Clover. Yeah, we never get
There's
to be
no
with.
doubt. They're
Do we
numbered
ever
doors.
get to go through a door with Ace and Clover?
Hey, what,
Yeah.
does that mean anything?
Well, no, I'm. Oh yeah, the final door.
No point
yeah,
worrying
no, I mean
about
besides
it right now.
Endgame.
Let's see if these will open first.
Door 1.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Wait, was that no,
Pick.
door 1 was the one I went through, wasn't it?
No, you went through door 6.
So yeah, no, door 1's the last one.
Yep.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the nonary game. And to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, whoa, check this out. Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, now they're
This
talking
one.
about how the red's dead.
There's nothing.
We've already heard all this before.
Only one way to find out.
So, are we going to see them searching, or is the others going to show up?
The others are gonna show up.
So
No?
we don't search.
Nothing.
They've searched while we...
How about the red on
Yeah.
door 3?
I didn't think all...
It's pretty much
What
the
does it mean?
exact same as
They've got
before.
to Man, that bastard.
Okay, so what we're going to
I
do
didn't think
is...
Zero
we're
was the
gonna
kind of guy who'd
go into
screw
the
around with something
flowchart
like this.
and skip ahead a little bit
To
over
do-
to
to
doors
3,
3,
7, and 8.
7, and 8.
Okay. Skipping everything. I kind of wish you just did like a full skip, like how. Okay, so let's see. We've been through door 3. I said the first time. I've been through door 7.
Yeah, you went through door 7 alongside 7 and Clover.
So let's go through door 8.
Okay, 8 yeah. All right then. That means June's got to go through 7.
What? Why?
Really, you want to go through door 8?
What? If the 6 of us are gonna, there are only 3 ways
Wait,
we
me?
can do it.
God damn it,
Have
there's a
3,
phone.
5, and 8. 4, 5, or 3s. There are no other combinations.
I can't
In
skip
other words,
this.
3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again?
Hey, come on. We gotta split up. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5. We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna connect.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other
Okay.
words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his
I
fun.
just
He's
realized
not gonna
something.
end
I'm
this
gonna
game
wait for
until we
Sean
get
to
through
come
the
back
9
though,
door.
so I could bounce this idea off of him.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Anyway, that's pretty much. Clover and I will both go. I figure I'll take. Any problems with that?
What?
All right, let's.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
God damn
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
People
Then shall
leaving
we
their
go?
phones behind.
Yeah. Okay, so a thought just occurred to me. Did
Yeah?
we ever see Snake's bracelet?
Yeah.
It's
two.
open.
No, I mean after he died.
Okay. Hurry!
I believe we saw what was remaining of the bracelet.
So now comes the question. We saw 9 survive the explosion.
June.
Jumpy. What the hell are you?
Yeah. But
So-
I don't think they could really effectively fake Snake's
81
death.
seconds.
Yeah.
It isn't really. I'm saying they
It
faked his
stopped.
death. It's just why would they break 2s and keep 9s?
Pointless.
I don't know.
What an unpleasant
That's just how
journey.
the bombs work.
No,
I
no.
bet
It's
she's not
more
very
like it seems
popular
like
with the boys.
it sounds like someone would have like actively tried to destroy 2, because with not if you have the
Maybe
9
pairing
bracelet,
these two
you
together
can
was a mistake.
get
Right
out
now,
still
I better catch up to
with
them.
almost every combination.
You're remembering what I mentioned earlier.
Oh, it's a dead end.
9
door on
is
the left,
essentially
though.
a 0 in this,
Yeah.
when you really think about it.
A laboratory?
So I'm saying as long as 9 exists,
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
Me either. But
if
there
we
aren't
have
any
the
other
9
doors.
bracelet, we could get
It's
the
not
others
like
out.
We have a lot of choices.
Junpei,
Huh?
please. You
Well,
first.
Ugh, fine.
not really when you think about it.
I'd have to do the
Because
math.
there's still the fact that,
Oh, no,
remember,
we would-
all who register must
Must get it.
participate.
And
And
so they're
cannot-
set.
and they can't add people.
So basically,
Secretly.
he's saying that the 9 bracelet's
No,
worthless now.
I think the window looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
Okay.
Looks so creepy.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
So this is
a
the
laboratory,
surgery room?
right?
Ooh.
It's creepy either way. You don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
So
look at
reason
all
why
those
I think
cables sticking
the
out
other
of it.
2 rooms felt a lot shorter is because we didn't have Lotus and Santa butting in every 5 seconds.
If we press the wrong
Yeah.
button, I don't know.
So we didn't have like the long, like go through the
Stop
videos that went up today.
Just thinking
The
about it is
amount of
terrifying.
dialogue in it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait,
To be honest,
where's Clover?
Santa and Lotus did interrupt
she?
a few times, but that was for story purposes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it was for context.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
And granted, so
I'm just
did
worried.
Snake
You've been
and
real quiet.
7, but
Well,
they had
it
much
can't be-
shorter
Well,
sequences.
I mean, of course you.
Okay then, if I can be quiet if
see.
I...
Come on, you know what? We gotta
Also,
work
something
together.
to remember.
Junpei, you
since
just don't... My
Snake
brother's not the
is
kind of
dead
person who just leave
later
me
on,
behind. Something
That
happened
means
to him.
7's 9 pair is missing.
Babe, Snake's gone, her 9 pair stops.
7's is out. 7 doesn't have a pair to
Because-
get through 9.
Because the 2
Because
bracelet
seven-
no longer exists.
Something
Yeah.
bad.
So,
Yeah.
something. It seems like someone is really. This all just seems like it's set up.
What happened?
Besides 0.
Look, just
Somebody
don't bother
within
me,
the
okay?
game seems to have fucked
Hey,
things
wait,
up.
Clover! Hold on! That way is...
But yeah, you're,
told you
you're
to leave me
definitely going
alone.
down door 8.
Clover, watch out above you.
Oh, you're already here.
Yeah, I'm already in the lab, so let's see.
I was thinking we
What
could
the
at
heck?
least, go down door 3 and take
Hang
care
on.
of that ending,
I'll get it open.
since we already had the flowchart up.
I'm already
But-
in the lab, so.
Crying out.
Yeah.
You'll never do it on your own.
Of course.
Are you gonna give up?
No,
I had to
I'm
make
not
the
giving
reference.
up. This has
Yeah.
got to be a...
If it is, then
He
there's
would
gotta
have
be a
been
way to...
insulted if
Just
I
what I was
didn't.
thinking.
That's
Now,
true.
all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything.
Oh, yes, I'm...
Okay, here we go. We have to find a way out, and we have half the room blocked to us.
Oh, that half the room is where Clover's stuck in.
Yeah, so what, are we gonna take control of Clover and explore that area?
More like you'll be pointing things out to her.
Okay.
Also, when you get the chance, investigate the mannequin a few times. It's
Oh,
another one of those moments.
I know, I gotta get a view of the mannequin to investigate. Is this like an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. There's something sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something. What the hell are they doing in here? Why is she all quiet now? They were doing experiments on humans, probably. Now she looks sad. Can't really see it very well from here, but it looks like there are a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. It didn't really do much from examining it.
Keep going.
Well, no, now it's just... Mannequin looks
No,
so
do it
sad.
again.
I gotta admit, I'm starting to feel kind of sorry for it. Am I getting attached to this thing? Maybe I should give it a name. How about the science boy? What? Science boy is lying on the table. His poor head is full of electrodes. What the
And
fuck?
that's it. For now.
Okay, that's
Anyway, yeah, that was more Junpei being
weird.
attached to he gets very attached to inanimate objects. There was one scene in the casino that unfortunately seems to have been dubbed out,
Aw.
where he's essentially molesting a chair.
What the fuck?
Yeah. There's a very soft chair and he keeps squishing it. So you can guess what
Of
he's thinking.
course.
Yeah.
So there's 9 lockers on the left, and
9
big
on the
surprise, the 9 on the left are open, the 9 on the right are closed. Let's see.
Go and check inside.
I already have the ethanol.
Now, if you remember, if you looked on the other table, the one where Clover is,
Mhm.
you would have seen that there's a marker on it with a stain.
Yeah. Hmm.
what can remove stains from... What can remove permanent marker stains?
Ethanol.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to get the ethanol to her,
Yeah, just go over to the grate.
which I'm already doing. Okay, so now she needs a rag or something, I'm guessing. Let's see which.
Oh, there's a rag right there.
Mhm.
On the table.
I know, I'm looking around really quick. Okay, we've got a power cable, which I know where this goes. Okay, and under it is... Let's see what we've got. Some weird drawing under all the permanent ink. And we have to ask her to look in. Okay, let's see what she's got. Okay, now we go back over to the grate. Get the pen and notebook from her. New material. Oh, it's in the file screen.
Of course it's in the file screen. It's a file.
Okay, let's see. Clover's note. 3, 4, 1, and 2. Okay. If I had to guess.
No, it doesn't have to do with the lockers.
No, I'm not going with the lockers. I'm going with the computer. Oh, no, computer needs two-pronged.
Just to make this a little bit easier, check the machine that's in with Clover.
And I'm guessing that machine needs three-pronged.
No, it's just got one of those adapter things
Oh.
for electrical cords. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
My house key says 97 on it. Isn't that the year you were born?
What?
You were born in 1997, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the 97 key and I thought, don't know why.
That's a random little detail.
Yeah, it is.
You know there are people who still install Windows 97 on their computers just for one thing?
Yeah.
You wanna know what that one thing is?
Doom.
Nope. Pinball.
I mean,
Windows 97 came with a kick-ass pinball game.
yeah, I remember that. I actually remember that. They probably emulate it nowadays, though.
Probably.
It was like space themed, right?
It was Space Pinball Cadet.
Yeah.
Only reason I remember is because there was a meme. You know the meme where the guy asks for something?
Oh,
It's usually, hey, pass me the aux cord. It was, hey, pass me the Windows 97 install CD. Okay, you better not install it though, just to play Space Cadet Pinball 3D. And plays anyway.
Yep.
There's another one for, pass him the Holy Sword.
Pass him the holy sword. What?
There's another one, hey dude, pass me the Holy Sword. You better not go on a crusade to Jerusalem.
Oh, god damn it. Deus Vult!
Okay, to anyone who doesn't know the context of the Deus Vult meme, Deus Vult meme just brought it up because of the game For Honor. But it's been around before For Honor, but For Honor put it in the forefront because Deus Vult's the Crusader team's rallying cry, because in history, Crusader said Deus Vult. It's just sort of become a running gag, because in Dark Souls, my character ends up looking like a Crusader.
Crusader somehow.
Well, it's not my fault that the helmets that look like Crusader helmets are the best in the game.
Look, that worked. What?
Oh shit. The computer is updating.
Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
No, it's updating.
Isn't
Turn
that
it off.
kinda-
What?
Well, it's not
Updating
connected
Windows
to the main
8.
computer, right?
Shit! Could be worse. Windows had an
There's just this
update that apparently
keyboard and
wasn't
monitor.
finishing. It was a bugged update. They made the problem. They actually implemented a new feature. Say your computer dies in the middle of an update. You know what it does? It'll undo the changes that were supposed to be in the new update.
Huh.
The only
I don't know
cable
if that was a new
connected to
feature or
this
not,
thing is
but
the
it did it
power
with
cable
mine.
we just plugged in.
Huh.
So why is it working?
That's actually
Maybe it's a
Thoughtful?
wireless display.
A wire?
Yes, it connects to your computer
Question mark?
wirelessly.
What?
Hence the name.
that's kind of thoughtful? Question mark.
Well, it's still better than what. Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Oh
Have
wait.
you been living
Okay,
in
so
a cave, Junpei?
before I go into this conversation, I will say this right now. What I'm about to talk about is only relevant as of April 12th, 2017. Just to timestamp this, because what I'm about to say may come to pass or may not. Did you hear the thing Sony wants to do with Spider-Man?
Is that
Oh
normal?
God, what?
They want to pull Spider-Man back.
Yes, at least where I worked.
What?
So the current theory is that Sony fucked up Spider-Man. Marvel took him back, made him cool and actually good again. Now Sony's gonna pull him back and say it was all our idea. We did it all.
Yeah,
So they
no,
can
they're
make
not gonna
more.
get away with that.
Actually,
stop.
because
No way they're getting
the
away with that
contract
shit.
wasn't broken, Sony still has rights.
Pass with a colon.
Because the whole
But
reason
people
why.
are gonna call them out on their bullshit.
Looks
Oh,
like we need to
everyone's
enter a
gonna call
password.
them out.
Again.
The thing is, this
There must be a
will
hint
not
around here
stop
somewhere.
Homecoming. Homecoming is still coming into existence no matter what Sony
Yeah.
does. That's
you go
already
take a
begun
look?
filming. What it
Yeah.
will affect is his placement in Infinity Wars.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, if I remember correctly, we know how many more movies are between now
Yeah,
and Infinity
I'm on it.
Wars. Stark is done, Cap is done,
What are you going to do?
Their stories.
until after Infinity War.
Yeah.
Parker's getting one
I'll see
before
if I can do
Infinity
something
War.
about this on my own.
Guardians have their second, which looks
On
fucking
your
beautiful.
own.
Thor and Hulk are getting their own movies.
Well, Hulk's getting his own after Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And can we just
Yeah,
agree,
on
the,
my own.
the trailer in Ragnarok is fucking beautiful.
Yes.
They're all just like, are you fucking insane?
That's Hulk.
All right.
Okay,
Let's
this is a
kick
picture.
some ass.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
Junpei's eyes in this picture are
Yeah.
fucking creepy.
Yeah,
And
they look like they're staring straight at her boobs.
Wait, what?
You're not the only one that's
Didn't expect
thought
that, did you?
the thing is, because the text box is covering her hands, you don't see them blurring, like she's typing really
Yeah.
fast. The way Junpei's eyes are, like, I'm tracing with the mouse. He is staring right at her.
Of course I didn't.
That's
You're typing
why some
so
people
fast.
put it
I
on
can't even
to
see your
novel.
fingers. What kind of job
Fucking
do you
Japan.
have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
Okay, she's
I used to work for a
unemployed.
cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
So why is she dressed like that?
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute
That's
force it.
a different type of job that she does.
Brute
Okay,
what?
I know what job you're referencing, but we can't say it because YouTube.
A brute force
I don't
attack
think
is...
it's that.
Well, the
job.
short version is that I just attacked the
I
thing head on.
think she just
long
works in
version?
some sort.
Why not? There
A
was
brute force attack is one
a
of the simplest ways to
restaurant
break the cycle.
in I can't remember what state it was, but it was one of the things Gordon
It checks
Ramsay
every
visited.
possible combination until
Are
it
you talking
finds
about
it.
Hooters?
No,
Complex
he
cycle
visited
can
a
take very
restaurant.
long time.
They were
I'm writing a
they
program
were
that
like
would
this
run an attack
weird
like that
mixed
on
match
its
of
own.
different foods, and like every day the owner would come out because the owner
It's not the
wasn't
most
a bit
elegant
didn't have a
solution,
degree in
certainly.
business. She was a belly dancer.
Oh.
But given the circumstances, there
I
isn't
can't
much
remember
else
the
I can do.
episode. If I remember it in post,
No,
I will
but
edit
back to what
it
we
in.
were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it?
Hmm.
How do I... Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right?
Okay.
So you enter 1, the screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that...
No?
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
Hmm?
You're just not getting. Who calculated 1 + 1?
Oh, she's talking about where the she's talking about it's weird that it's a wireless display. Where's the
main computer, right? You said it
Where's
connected
the-
to the monitor
Yeah.
wirelessly.
So to those of you who don't understand what's going on here,
Yeah, but
the
someone who
way a
grew up in
computer
cave
works
would
is
know that.
your monitor does jack shit. All it does is
Yeah.
display.
They'd probably
the
think
core
this
of
thing
it
here,
is the
monitor is doing
desktop.
the calculating.
Desktop or whatever's inside of the bottom.
Yeah. For example, on a laptop, for example, it would be what's inside under your keyboard.
And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this
And
monitor.
they'll put basically what this monitor is they have a server farm somewhere on the ship.
They might
Oh, actually, this
poke
is a
the
boat.
screen or something.
No, it's a ship.
No, it's a ship. Yeah, you can put a boat. You can't put a ship in a boat, but you can put a boat in a ship.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's how it
I
was.
see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So eventually, they might even cut the wire. Ah, yes. Just
Okay, so she's going over through the scientific process of this.
Device which does the
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected.
So, what are you...
Nothing. It's just, I thought, what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Oh.
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts
Now
of the
she's
brain. A
going
scientist
into
examining
the
the
research
signals they
into
send
the
out
brain.
might say,
Because
Yep.
researching how it could... Here's the thing. Creating an analogy between a computer... The analysis of a
Interesting.
computer and a brain
so stimulating
is actually a
this part
very
of the
good
brain
thing.
causes the person to see
Because they are
colors.
very similar.
That must mean this neuron
At their
cluster
core and
controls
bare bone
that
basic
function.
terms, they are very similar. But when you get into the extreme detail, the human brain is still more complicated and advanced.
Okay,
At the
let's see
moment.
what happens when I cut out
But
this.
No,
computers
that-
can eventually reach that.
Eventually, but even now with the highest computer tech we've got, it still has not surpassed the human brain. And this includes some prototype tech. There's a crystal flash drive or something. That data
just
is
what
like
I thought.
in...
Cutting off this
I
part
can't
causes
remember.
that
I think it was like
function to
somewhere in the
cease.
trillions. It was fucking insane.
Yeah.
Therefore,
It's still a
human
prototype
thought
and
processes
highly
must occur
expensive to
in the human
make.
brain.
So I think there's only a few in existence. Also because the material was like really rare.
See, doesn't it sound the same?
Mind you, there was like I heard there was some rumors. There's always the rumor flying around that NASA has found out how to make warp engines.
Yeah, no. They're
Brain
trying.
is just an
They're trying. They have scientific
Like this
theories to
monitor.
do it. But actually getting the
Maybe our thought
materials to
processes
test their
actually occur
theories
somewhere else, in a main
with
body.
NASA being now bankrupt.
We just don't know it. We never even think about it.
Thank you, government.
Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications.
That's the thing. Why would the government...
We
I
can't
don't
imagine
get so...
that there's some unknown
Okay, I get it.
medium
NASA
that
drained a lot
transfers
of money,
information
but
into our
why
brains,
cut the
where we
funding? Because
experience that information.
going
as
to space is
thoughts.
probably the most important thing we could do.
Yeah.
We're not going to get political. We're just talking about, like,
Brain is just an
that's
outlet
something that...
device.
You can't tell. I have a little bit of an obsession with sci-fi.
That's just crazy talk.
Okay, half of the games I've
Maybe
played
that's
on
the
this
cause of sudden
on this
amnesia.
channel have been sci-fi.
If memory is
Yeah.
actually stored,
I know.
He's just having a
I was
difficult
being
time
facetious,
accessing
Nick.
it
I know.
because the
Well, no, I'm
monitor,
talking about to
his
anyone who
brain,
doesn't know this
has been
channel.
damaged.
Because there might be people who this is the first thing on this channel they're watching.
Huh.
Because I think
I
the...
suppose that would explain
Actually,
aphasia and blind
No,
sight,
actually,
too.
now I think about it, the only things full
Perhaps
Let's
they
Face on this
actually
channel
can
are
speak or
Batman, Mass Effect, Ruby,
The
and Mighty
monitor
Number 9 is
just
going to
isn't
get finished as
functional.
soon as I recover the last 2 videos. No, 3, my fault, the last 3 levels.
I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. Prosa...
Oh man,
Wait,
this
what?
dialogue's going on for a while.
I
What?
know.
You've never heard of
But
prosopagnosia?
it's always important.
What is it?
You gotta remember that.
Well,
I know, but
it's
you see, that's something I will complain
It
about
means
with
a condition
Lotus's
where the mind
character.
can't distinguish between
She
faces.
explains
In other words,
things a
my
lot,
face would look the same
which
as
unfortunately
Clover's
takes
or
a long
even
time.
yours,
She's the
so they can't
exposition
remember
character.
faces, which is how most
And
Yeah.
people
people tend to
recognize
not
each
like
other.
the exposition.
That means that people with prosopagnosia have
I
trouble
don't like
recognizing
Lotus for
even
different
people
reasons. I don't
they're
hate her
close
because
to.
of the exposition.
Usually they can make do by
I
associating
mean, yeah,
people with
she's a
other
bit of a
things.
bitch, but
Their voices, their
No,
clothes,
we
that's-
haven't gotten to
their...
her
Does
reasons
that mean
for
other
it.
people's
I know, but no,
faces look
it's-
like blanks?
No.
It's
No, I
also
don't
the thing,
think
some of the shit she's suggested
You've
already.
seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same, even
Like
though
her
they've
little
obviously got
plans to
faces.
get out.
It's almost impossible
Yeah,
for a
just
human
by-
to distinguish between them.
That's the thing, with the
The
plan
zoo
to get
staff
out, it
works
would
with
be
them
save it
to
for the
identify
last
That's
possible
how
moment,
people
just
treat
to
someone
see
with
if they could get as far as possible or find another way.
Prosopagnosia.
Yeah,
Huh. And,
well, she's
what were we
planning
talking
ahead
about?
a bit too far.
The idea
ahead.
that your brain
Yeah,
is
which
just output.
planning that
is
far,
unfortunate.
But as I've said before, she probably has a reason to
Are you
want
serious about that stuff?
if she's gonna be doing that.
Not really. I was just
Which
kidding.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you go for
What about the other?
You go
half?
through what?
if you go for door 2, you do find out
Well,
why she's a bit
I guess
why
I was
she's
just
like this.
Adulting.
Okay.
But unfortunately,
funny.
that also, as we both know,
That leads to a bad
It's nothing
end.
more than a
Kid.
story I made up out of boredom.
gets you
Take
killed.
it seriously.
Which is
It was
kind
the
of
first
why
thing
I
that came
wanted
to
you
mind
to
when I
go
just
for
talked about it to kill time.
choice.
But
Okay, we'll be seeing
looks
it
like I don't need
eventually.
to talk anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
And I don't have to kill time any longer.
And she's in.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly
Were you
did.
paying attention
Let's
to
see
that
what-
stuff about like the brain functions
screen
shutting
changed
down?
again. What the hell is that?
I'm honestly gonna admit it, I was lost as fuck. I know basic psychology as I've went over.
She mentioned a
No
few
idea.
mental disorders,
It's like a
one of
puzzle.
which
Huh?
You
aren't
cut
you
out.
gonna, I don't know,
she
do
mentioned
more
a few
computer
mental
stuff?
disorders, like
No, I can't do
Um,
anymore. It won't let me
I
do
think she
see?
mentioned color
The keyboard.
blindness. I don't know. But she also mentioned a thing called
Oh, I know
Nothing.
this puzzle.
So, there's nothing more I can do.
This is a fucking easy puzzle. I could do this in a
yeah,
few seconds.
Well, I guess I'll
and
leave
also
this to you then,
Clover just
Junpei.
flat out gave.
What?
I wouldn't even have
I'm
needed
gonna
that.
take a break, all right?
Well,
my part.
you do
Yeah,
technically.
well,
Well, I know, but like how I've seen this before.
I guess you're right. Thanks.
No problem.
So
Now,
once
I
they
better-
give me control, I'll show what this is. Oh, I don't have this thing, so. Let's see. Oh! I only get
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, that's why that note was made.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so now, okay, never mind. Now I'll use the file. Okay, let's see here. File screen calculator. Oh, it's here. Clover's note. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. If I had more things, I could do this.
If you had
Oh,
more
fuck,
notes, then
I went a little too fast and I completely went over the 4th panel.
way to go.
In my defense, my mouse, I can't adjust my mouse sensitivity. Okay, something unlocked. If I, yep, these lockers are open. Let's see what we've got.
And of course, in locker number 5.
More keys.
Yep.
And what do you know? One is the one with the Earth symbol. And I know where the activation key goes because I've looked around.
Hey, Junpei.
What's up? Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right?
Oh, I'm guessing this is unique dialogue if I went to door 5.
Yep.
Did you hear him say, like, anything?
I mean, when
weird?
you think about it, it makes sense that she'd be mentioning
Huh?
her brother.
Well,
Yeah, I
because
know.
Let me
he
think.
went through the door with her.
And here's the weird conversation.
Sorry, Clover. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of... That's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you thing, if you don't mind. I was hoping... Is Snake, I mean...
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind.
Okay.
When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident.
Actually, no, this is a little bit more interesting because we're getting lore about him now.
Couldn't see after that.
Yeah.
And
His arm.
Unfortunately, you don't get the
my
lore
brother's left arm is, it's
because,
fake.
as we
It's not
both
a real
know,
arm.
he's probably a bloody mess.
Yeah,
over
but
in door
okay.
3.
So that actually explains something. I pointed out that his arm looked really pale compared to the others.
The accident hurt him really bad. To say,
Oh.
Well, his skin is pale in
is
general.
that all you
True,
wanted to
but no,
ask
his
me?
left arm in particular.
Look, I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, the braces
for
are
making
on
you
the
talk
right,
about all
aren't
that
they?
Painful stuff.
No, the bracelets are on the left.
So no,
not
no, I was
bad.
right. The left arm is paler because it's fake. Okay, so if you're curious why I'm saying the activation key goes, there's a little panel right here. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's changed something. I'm guessing it's changed something in this room. Okay, let's see what she can do. Oh shit. She went to max voltage.
You never go max voltage.
And there's overdrive. Oh shit.
Sunlight yellow.
It's on fire. Oh.
Oh no, Junpei's not gonna be happy about that.
Fuck.
In fact, before you leave that screen, check the mannequin.
Science Boy's head is on fire.
Science Boy, no! Oh, they
Who the hell is Science Boy? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what we can do now.
Well, there's 2 doors that have green lights on them.
And one of them goes into that room.
Come on, kid, jump!
Okay.
Is that a Star Wars reference?
It might be. Yeah.
I know Junpei makes a lot of references.
Like so many. We would need an entire website for all of his references. Oh wait, that's why we have Wikipedia.
That's why we have the Zero Escape Wiki. But I wouldn't recommend going to Junpei.
Because spoilers for a time dilemma.
Yeah.
And we
Time
escaped.
dilemma. And it's called Zero Time Dilemma.
Oh, whatever.
It's Zero Escape, Zero
Whew,
Time
thank
Dilemma.
God we got out of there.
There's a reason why you have to say it by the full name at
Yeah.
times.
So, I'm guessing from this novel, after this novel, there's nothing really important.
Yeah, we're just going to the next choice.
So, okay, so go back to doors 1, 6, and 2.
Yeah. Now, Nick.
I went down 6, so I'm going down 1 this time.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, no, say what you wanted to say.
Well, I was gonna say, remember your keys?
Yeah?
The flow keys, I mean?
The flow keys?
Go back to the flow chart.
Oh, I know, I've seen there. I pointed out earlier a couple where we have changed.
Yeah, but look at your path now.
Well, the path down, they're all still locked.
But you have keys now.
Well, no, I'm saying key symbols are locked.
Yeah, but you have key symbols that aren't locked.
And those keys unlock the keys that are locked?
Yeah.
So
You're
just
going down the right route.
So should I just jump right back to the escape room?
Yes. Because there's going to be dialogue that you'll miss otherwise.
Okay, so we'll jump right to the engine room.
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this means that you have to redo.
Now that I know the puzzle.
Yeah, and the puzzles are actually very simple.
Yeah.
Except for the cargo room.
Yep.
The cargo room's going to take a little bit of time, but... how about this?
I'll cut out to all the unused content.
All the new dialogue.
Yeah. Sean, tell me before the new dialogue happens, and so I know when to start recording.
Okay.
Okay, then. We'll see you at the new content.
See you guys.
Hey, Bert. Okay, let's see. The first bit of new dialogue happens when you put the wheel on and you turn it left.
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
The cutscene will change a little bit.
Yeah, so this is the first little change that will happen when you complete the rooms we did. Okay, he'll say he'll only turn it left, so let's see. let's see. Where's the new dialogue? Before you
I believe the box has reached the floor.
before you ask how I know there's new dialogue, it's because one, I knew something had changed because Sean told me, and two, he told me exactly where the new dialogue was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm not looking anything up.
June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
And
Well, of course not.
here
She's not going to
should
just
be
get
it.
better right away.
What could be causing this, I wonder?
You know,
It's
speaking
gotta
of
be
experiments,
exhaustion. She gets dropped
Should
into
be the line that
think about it. It's a
clues
lot
you in that
So you're
something's
saying
different.
we're
Yeah, we're just running around this room. How the hell could you call that? We're just guinea pig.
A guinea pig.
I don't know if it's
You mean we're
possible
being
to
used for
accidentally
some
skip
sort of-
it.
Is that
Okay,
what
here
you're
we
saying?
go.
Dunno, but
Alright.
it does.
This should be the new. It doesn't look like any new dialogue happened.
Did you
You
skip
know,
this the whole
speaking
scene?
of experiments,
Oh no, here we go. You know,
there was
speaking of
this
exper-
experiment some scientists did with rats.
Now he's telling a story about the scientists with rats.
First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in
Poor
it.
rats.
The tank has 2 exits.
Yep.
Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, because it can see.
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So,
It's
after
like-
a lot of trial and error,
Remember
the rat
in Jimmy
finally
Neutron?
finds exit A.
Yeah, I know.
I
I've
can't
heard
say
of this
that's very
experiment.
interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory.
You're right. It isn't very.
It's our story.
See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations.
So none of the
This
rats were.
produced some surprising results.
Eventually, the results changed.
With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit.
It's
Eventually,
the same thing we've
a
talked
rat
about
was put
before.
in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original.
And it's the
no,
same
on second
theme again.
thought, the results weren't. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact. They all
yet they
easily
knew.
found their way to exit A. What did it mean?
It's the same
Are you suggesting
psychic
something
link
like
again.
telepathy?
Yep.
They were
But more
passing
genetic
information to
key.
one another through some undetectable medium?
Because this has been a reoccurring theme in this game.
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that.
We're in the same experiment. We're the lab rats.
But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation,
Because they don't know if this is the first
Come on,
time Zero has
let's
done
get going.
this.
There's still a lot here we have. And we gotta get the hell out of here before
Hey, wait. There's some.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water.
Yeah, why did they
They
use...
could have just used a dry box. If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have put some bait by exit B. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats...
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge.
Exactly. Basically, what he's asking is similar to their situation. They put the
You ever
rats in
think
a
about
place
that?
where they could drown.
Because that way it would
Huh?
It would entice...
inspire their spark of
Well,
knowledge.
an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous.
As long as some people try to avoid emergencies, emergencies create make or break situations.
Yep.
And to
And
emerge
usually in those make or
means to
break
sort
situations,
of come out,
you create
or
a
appear,
solution.
or rise out of something
Or at least
else.
that's how it used to be. A lot of people nowadays in an emergency situation break because they don't want to do anything,
So what's going
Because
to
they're
emerge
afraid.
in an emergency?
which is something that
Inspiration.
is a problem a lot of people do. It's they are complacent. They rather just go with it and let the emergency happen.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
You don't believe me? How many of you actually pay attention to the Amber Alerts on your phone?
Ooh, that's a sick burn there.
But it's actually true. A lot of people
Yeah.
ignore them. I mean, I don't really have out much with it myself, but that's because I will still keep an eye out for the car mentioned in it.
Think
Yeah.
about it. When the chips
I
are
never
down,
see it,
either you
and
crack or your mind focuses.
As
and
much as
pulls
I
up
try
what you
to,
need.
my eyesight's not that good, so I can't read the plates fast enough.
So in an
I still
emergency,
try,
your
though.
real potential emerges.
That's the thing.
Is that what you're saying?
In an emergency, if you're actively trying, if you're put into an emergency situation,
Yeah.
you will make or break. Soldiers will say the same thing.
It's
That's
also
why
known
the
as
rats
fight
had
or
to drown.
flight.
They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency
people
for
go with
inspiration to
flight.
emerge.
They'll run from the situation rather than face it head on.
Which is something that's
Which, granted, in most fight or flight situations, it's better to run because of.
usually it's better to run. Like an example I will give is, say you're fighting someone stronger than you, and you know you can't win.
Yeah.
Mind
it's
you,
better to run away.
mind you,
Or, like, a situation like this. Schoolyard bullying. Most people, back when they were kids, would try to take the bully head on because that's
Which-
just how kids were.
yeah, we're headstrong.
Yeah.
But it's a thing. It's mostly also a thing where it's also just the way it's worded about fight or flight.
Yeah.
Society has made this is where we're going to get to sort of sort of psychology based here,
Yeah.
where it also hold on, I'm adjusting something. Actually, I can't do it here. Fuck. So this is sort of going into a bit about society and psychology because they do go hand in hand. So, for example, American society in particular has a very strong resentment, I guess you could say, towards the word fight.
Yeah.
We are very against fighting in the U.S., which is and I don't just mean wars or anything like that in general. I mean just doing anything that is against status quo.
Yep.
And questioning things, which is a problem. And this is not going into philosophy, which I could easily turn this into a philosophy debate. But it's a thing where people just... Have you noticed,
They
like,
accept things too easily.
have you noticed, like, for example, when smartphones first came out, I'm going into the field of technology because this is where my knowledge is. Smartphones, when they first came out, were innovative. They were doing a lot of new things. But now the companies are scared to change things because they're afraid it won't sell.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the most dramatic change we've had in the past few years with smartphones was from Apple, and it was a dumb change.
Yep.
Why they thought removing the audio jack was a good fucking idea, I don't know. It's because they know what sells. Games are sort of the same way, but even then, your indie developers will still do some crazy shit.
Yeah, and that's why people love the indie scene, because they actually do.
But the thing is, even the indie devs have gone to be just putting out the same stuff as everyone else.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not saying it's wrong to take inspiration from the games you like. Hell, God knows that we've done it.
Yeah.
But it's still saying, like, even with the... As of recording this, as of this going up, the On Top project still won't have officially come out. But we started out, it was going to be a normal Let's Play, but we've switched up the formula. We've changed the formula as of now.
Yeah, we want to do something unique.
Which... That's something that... Even on YouTube, you see it. A lot of people are afraid to try new things. Oh shit, I actually clicked on the other stairs and now he's going on to the conversation about Clover.
God damn it, Nick.
It's not my
I'm
fault.
already out of the room.
I know, I'm already almost out too.
But yeah,
It's because-
don't skip the escape scene.
I know, well, I'm in the middle of turning the discs. I didn't switch
I
the
love how
discs.
much of a contrarian Santa is. He's just that one asshole in the group.
But he's not a real asshole, he's just there.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
there to be there.
Yeah, he's more just he acts like just a normal guy.
Yeah. And also, he's technically a stockbroker.
Yes! The door's
Which-
open!
I mean, kind of interesting. Actually, no, it makes sense how a stockbroker would not be afraid of risks and stuff.
All right, Junpei.
Because
Why don't you go get June now?
anyone doesn't know by now by all the jokes about it, and this is not speaking from experience. I do not know how the fuck the stock market works, but I do know it's basic gambling and it's a lot of risks.
Santa and I will keep an eye
Yep.
on the store.
But it's also...
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve
if you
the
know what you're doing.
Well, I suppose
The thing
that's
is,
true.
just like as
Just like in actual gambling.
as for
If
as
you
John
mess up...
as we saw during the most recent TRG Fortune Street at the end when Tim almost won, what did they try to do?
They tried to gamble.
They tried to crash the fucker.
Yep.
Shall all three of us
And
go
it was
and
all
collect
because of
June?
John's one coin.
Yep. You gotta be kidding me!
Nah,
One
I'm cool.
coin!
To anyone who
Junpei
doesn't know,
handle
go
it.
watch Runaway Guys. They're great. Though more than likely, if you're on this channel, you probably watch Runaway Guys more.
So are you only interested in being...
Alright, I'll go get...
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
I was getting
Jumpy!
a drink. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the new dialogue
okay?
is.
Yes.
Let me... Good. Are you sure?
Okay, he's
Oh,
checking to make sure she
oops, I
doesn't
mean-
have a finger.
Alright.
Go where?
Okay, we've
Oh,
already
we
seen
got-
all this. No, this is actually bringing up some really interesting
Oh,
topics
it's-
that are
Santa?
interesting to talk about.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
And then we get to the future.
It's
it
a
just
photo.
keeps getting into more and more.
Sister?
Yes.
Okay,
She
here we
was
go.
only...
So
Oh,
let's
I
see.
guess it...
Here's June
What?
trying to make her
I wasn't.
jokes.
Wait, we didn't, so I had to. And that meant
Oh.
that I
Now
bought her
Santa's gonna
Christmas
get-
presents every
Oh,
year.
this is different.
Yeah.
So, okay, hold on.
He's
I have
talking-
to. I accidentally clicked and skipped a little bit. Here we go. I was for Santa Claus. Okay, we didn't have parents. They bought it
bought
in
it.
an accident when we were still kids. So I had to be like her dad, and that meant I bought her Christmas presents every year.
Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow.
Ah,
And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted.
okay. I actually think this is better because it
I'm
adds
so
depth.
glad he got my
It-
I
letter.
like it
shows
when
more
characters
about
ha-
this character.
I hate 2D characters. I love it when a character has depth.
Yeah.
Which is why something like that's something I do. I analyze a character and analyze their backstory. A lot of people don't like. I'll bring this to anime right now. A lot of people don't like filler episodes that are about backstory and exposition.
I
That's-
love that shit.
Most anime, as much as even as I hate Naruto, some of their filler episodes were just exposition on the villains or the characters, which it made the villains even have more depth.
They made the villains be believable.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, I'm evil. I'm gonna destroy the world because I can.
It sounds like you're just. But mind you, we can honestly say Kefka didn't have depth, and neither did Arden in
Kefka
15.
did have depth.
But no, even Arden and Kefka in 15 and 6 respectively, they had depth in the sense that they were fucked over by society and the world, so they just decided to take it with them.
She was always
Yeah.
so excited.
Kefka had his emotions removed.
Yeah, Kefka has emotions to move, and Arden was just an asshole.
Yeah.
His whole purpose
I
was
was the one
he
who told her
got
to
fucked
write
over
those
by
letters.
society, so he decided to make Nox's life a living hell.
Yep.
I'd say, write down something you want.
And
mail it
that's
to
sort of why I
Santa.
don't like Sephiroth, because aside from the whole fact that he's obsessed with Genova, is there anything else to his character?
If you get to Crisis
The
Core,
address
yeah.
I gave her was.
Yeah, if we go into
somewhere in
Crisis Core,
Northern
but
Europe,
Crisis
and
Core
Crisis
somewhere
retconned
Core.
his
Anyway,
story.
she'd write the
I'm
letter
talking about
and stamp it
7
and send it out.
vanilla.
The 7 in general, yeah, it's pretty boring.
Yeah,
And a
I
few
actually
days later,
really
it'd show
love
up back in our
Crisis
mailbox
Core
marked
because of what they
address
add
unknown.
to
yeah.
the story.
Crisis Core adds to the story, which was great. That's what we needed
I'd
in
open
7.
the letters
There's
before
also
she
the
figured
fact
out they'd
that
been sent back.
Zack fights the most powerful being on
Once
the
I had the
planet
letter,
and wins.
I'd go around to
Yeah.
a couple.
Like, I think that ultimate boss
It
was
took a lot of saving,
worse, like,
but I managed to buy her
worse than
presents
the
every year.
weapons.
Oh.
Huh.
But one year, her letter was different.
Oh,
She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or
she
anything
wanted her
like that.
parents.
Instead, it said, I don't want any presents. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time. That was it. Nothing else. But I couldn't
'Cause
make that wish come true.
That's the thing, like, that's something I will defend even in, say, SAO, because the most common thing I see against SAO is cardboard characters, which... The problem with that was the anime, I will agree, because there was actually a lot of development in the
original stories.
But because of the time.
anime,
The anime worked with the
unfortunately-
it worked with the time frame they have. I don't hate them too much. I
Yeah.
understand that there's legal and business shit that goes on with shows.
Yeah.
And as much as we bitch and complain about it, unless you actually go through what they have to go through when making these,
You
So
cannot
sad.
fully
What
understand
happened?
the plight of the animator.
which is something I do. As much as I joke
That's
about,
actually something that I really love
about
say Danganronpa 3,
She died.
because one
She
of the
was
characters
killed.
in there
9 years
is
ago.
the ultimate animator,
Oh.
and we get to see the shit he goes through when he's a solo animator.
All right.
oh
Let's go.
shit, I've done that. It's not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
I kind of know what he went through, but I didn't have time constraints.
yeah, but this guy doesn't go to school because
Huh?
of how bad his situation
Hey, what are
is.
you two doing?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Let's get moving.
And you gotta
Let's go.
remember,
Yeah.
Kibogam High
Finally back.
Sorry we
It's
took so
called.
long.
is like the school where you want to go to school.
Yeah, because it's where all the best go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That much even I know. I know a little about the Danganronpa universe, but not like crazy amounts. And we're back in this room.
Huh. Is,
Yeah.
is this a warehouse?
Well,
No, I-
There would.
well, by now I think we're
let's get
just gonna
going.
cut again to the new changes.
Yep.
Unless you want to keep talking.
No, we can continue when we get to the next.
Okay then.
So, see you again, guys.
We'll see you in. Well, for you guys it'll be a second. For us it could be like hours. Okay, we're back a little bit early before the change. The reason why is Sean has brought to my attention that we missed something.
We missed a lot of dialogue from multiple.
Well, I searched the other cards, but like when I searched them multiple
Do
times.
them multiple times.
Okay, so let's see. Let's search it again. There's a pretty cool looking dude on this card. I can't take my eyes off it.
Keep going.
There's a pretty cool looking dude on this card. I feel enraptured. There's a pretty looking dude on this card. I just want to rub my face on it. It's a cool looking dude on this card. I want to eat it. What the fuck? It belongs in a shrine. What the fuck am I reading?
It belongs in a museum.
Okay, Indiana Jones.
But I could get quite a bit for this online.
I feel kind of
unfulfilled.
my picture. So I guess we've reached the end of that dialogue train.
Yeah.
Is it for that? Is that like that for every card? Because when I think it was Ace, it didn't have anything extra.
I think probably June's card.
I know. Let's see. Okay, there's June freaks out.
Nope. I'm just gonna fast look through online.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, they're saying for describes a picture of 7 on it. I breezed by it, but it said 7
Looks
looked
like
like
some kind of criminal.
yeah.
It's like one of those photos you see on the
Snake.
bulletin
Is that
board.
Snake's card? Yeah. You want to see it? No, that's fine. This card has Snake's face on it. Clover. Okay, there's the angry death glare from June. Nothing new for her. Anything for 9. Nope, nothing there. Use his card. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, doesn't look like it. Looks like it was only Junpei's card, the narcissist.
And for some reason, 7s.
Now we finally
Yeah,
have
but
all
Seven
9
only
pictures.
had
We
one
just need
extra
to
bit of
insert these.
dialogue.
Okay,
You know which
let's
card
see.
it is.
Yeah.
Notice on this card.
You just
Okay,
match
let's
out, then you pop the
see.
corresponding.
What
So
is
for
that?
Nothing
instance,
else
the
for
card
Otis's
with the
card,
with
so
the
yeah.
You said that one difference
I
is
see.
with the boxes, right?
Yep, click on the boxes after you get all 9 cards.
Hey, June, are you okay?
Oh, she passed out.
I'm sorry. I gotta go check on her. You finish the box thing, all right? Just put the cards in. I'm counting on you.
He doesn't remember the order,
Are
does
you
he?
all right? What happened? Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that? I think she's probably still a little messed up.
Yeah, no, with the
All right,
fever
well,
thing,
let's
that
just
would
get
still
out of
fuck
here as
you up.
fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious.
Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks.
Do you remembering the scene?
No. It's like flashbacks to real life.
I just
Ah,
need
okay.
a little medicine and some sleep.
Is it bad when
And I'll
I
be
find
fine.
myself able to relate to the characters in this situation?
No. That's when you start to
Medicine.
love them.
Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside.
But it also might
Ace?
be when you start to
Huh?
hate them.
Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company.
Wait, when did Ace mention this?
What?
That he's a president of a pharmaceutical company?
Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the
Well,
name, I think.
let me tell you this.
Their flagship
right now.
product is an anesthetic drug
If you
called
had
Soperil.
gotten the dialogue where Santa says that he
Soperil.
was a stockbroker, you would
Soperil.
mention that he actually got most of his money from Cradle
I've heard
Pharmaceuticals.
of that before.
Which is
somewhere.
why he
Soperil.
knows.
That Ace is
It's
from
an
Cradle.
anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is.
That's why he had the stuff.
Well, that's
It
why
takes
he was
only a
able
few
to
seconds to
identify
spread,
it
and
so
even a
easily.
small amount
Yeah.
is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use
Probably
within
didn't
their
have it on
police
his
and
body.
military forces.
There's no
It
way
was an
Zero would have let him
effective
have
crowd
that.
suppressant and room
There's
clearer.
also no way Zero. Where would he have gotten it though? As we see when we went through.
From the hospital rooms.
Mm,
There maybe was,
was
one just
practical,
lying around.
ethical,
But
and the humane nature of it
how
made it the
is this
ideal
an actual drug?
It's
I
been
don't
around
know.
for about 6
Soperil
years. They
Beta.
developed
let
it from
me
the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soperil
look like it.
skyrocketed. And of course, that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
Why do you know all of that?
I heard it from the old man himself,
From Ace?
by the number 4 door at the central
Oh, okay.
stairway, when we were searching the second-class room.
Soperil is
Remember
the
how
street
Snake,
name
7,
for
and you went to door
promethazine,
5?
which has a variety of uses, including as a sedative. It's
Yeah,
what
no,
Soperil is
even I know that.
It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking.
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing. What the hell is he doing?
Does he
June,
not
don't
remember
push
the
yourself,
numbers?
All right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of... I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
What the fuck? So, weird thing just happened.
Yeah?
My phone went off with a call from Texas.
The fuck? I think Tex is after you.
No, I'd already be dead if that was the case.
Sure.
Are you sure
What
you're
are you
not
doing?
dead already, Nick?
Now my skull's still there.
Good point.
What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten
She
rather
hasn't
blurry, I
started
think,
using
because
it
of
as-
fatigue.
What can't
Some
you see?
bludgeon.
These pictures.
Oh
I don't
my-
care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult.
Oh, okay, so no,
At
he
any
needs,
rate,
he needs
I'll leave
glasses.
the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't...
He's the old man, but he's a good. He's
simply looking at car... But if it wasn't, what did...
Oh, is it Snake?
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Oh.
In other words, my face would look the same as, so they can't remember faces, which is how most people That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Okay.
Maybe...
He has
Maybe-
prosopagnosia.
Huh. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it.
He can't
Oh, well.
distinguish faces.
Which, okay, this is gonna get a little philosophical for a second, but like, the most common way a human recognizes another human, is not
It's
by
through
their
faces.
name. Yeah. If you see someone's face, you would usually remember that more than their face. That and their
Time
actions.
to solve the 9...
Yep.
Ace's card is
You don't
in box-
believe me? It is.
And final.
Of course, a person with prosopagnosia would be able to find another way to identify people.
Names.
Because it's like with blindness. If you lose track of one sense, then you amplify the others in order to fit your situation.
Yep. Okay, here we go again. I'm just gonna cut out while we do this.
Yep. Meanwhile, I will be beating Nick over the head with the plot stick.
No! So we just cut back in because right before I started this annoying puzzle again, Sean told me that apparently there's nothing else. Let's check the flow menu. Yep, and what do you know?
And look over there. The
So,
lock is open.
you think we should put this in this video or cut?
We're gonna need to cut, Nick.
It's long.
It's emotional.
Fuck. So this has been Shade Rock 1998.
This has been somebody whose heart is gonna be broken for the 15th time in his life. Sean.
Yep, I've seen enough shit already, so we'll see how much this affects me.
Oh boy.
We will see you all next time.